What's up guys, today I'm going to explain to you the random pattern for flooring. So wood look tiles have become very popular. Why? Because people want the look of wood, luxurious look, but they don't want the maintenance of wood. They don't want their floors scratching. So they take them both, put them together, and now we have big, really nice looking tiles that look like wood. The more dollar per square foot, the better look you're gonna get, and vice versa. If you get a dollar a square foot, it's probably not gonna look exactly like wood. It'll get you the idea, but it's not gonna be the 100% look. Now, some of the rules to laying these kind of tiles is, the first one, do as close as possible of grout joint. As close as the manufacturer recommends, that is. I see a lot of people doing butt together tiles, and while that may last for a few years, if you ever have a failure and you go back to the manufacturer, they're gonna be like, that's installer error, because it shouldn't be less than 1/8 or 3/16 or 1/16. So that's one thing. The second one is the pattern. If you want it to look like wood, you have to lay it like hardwood floors, right? I see a lot of people doing a third or a half bond or a quarter bond or whatever, and it just looks weird because it looks like wood, but at the same time it has a pattern. And let me tell you, random pattern is basically no pattern. I know it's kind of tricky, but random pattern has rules actually. So it's not a pattern, but there are rules to follow in order to not make it look like a pattern. The first one is H joints. What are H joints? H joints is when you have 3 rows of tile. The first one has a joint. You stagger the next one, but the following line matches the first line. So every other line matches. That's an H joint, and that doesn't look good. When you do, for example, laminate, that actually has to do something with the strength of the locking mechanism, but it doesn't help the look because you are kind of starting a pattern by matching 2 grout lines. So that's the first no-no. No H joints. The second one, no staircases. Staircases, pretty much, if you just stagger, per se, if you stagger them 10 inches and then 10 inches and then 11 inches and then 9 inches, and you look at it from far, it's all gonna look like a big staircase, and it's gonna look like a pattern. Even if you vary it by a couple inches, 1 inch, half an inch, in the big picture, it's gonna look like you just did a staircase. So that's a big no-no, unless, of course, the customer requests you do it like that. In that case, they're paying for it, they're living there, and they're gonna be happy with it at the end of the day. And last but not least, no butt joint should be less than the width of your board. That means if your board is 6 inches wide, 7 inches wide, the next board over cannot be staggered less than 6 or 7 inches from the joint. So it has to be 6 or more, 7 or more, depends on the width of your board. If your board is 12, which I have seen, your next joint, your next seam should not be less than 12 inches. So if you follow these directions, I'm pretty sure you're gonna achieve the best installation possible as far as looks go. But then again, you still have to accomplish a good installation of tile. And in the case of long planks, wood look tile leveling systems come in really handy. I like to use Perfect Level Master. Shout out to Perfect Level Master. They are a really great company, but there are really all kinds of colors, flavors, and whatever when it comes to leveling systems out there. They're really more of a tuning for lippage than leveling. I think when they say leveling systems, they refer more to the surfaces of both pieces being on the same level, because you definitely don't achieve a level installation unless you use a leveler under your floor. So don't be confused by the leveling system, but make sure you use them for long boards so that you get the less slippage possible. And that way, when you're done, and you don't have to redo it. So if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe, hit notification button, follow me, whatever. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm here as OBF Tile. I like to share my knowledge on tile, but I need your help. I need you to comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you want me to do. What don't you know about the tile world that that you want me to make a video of. I have a bunch of contacts. If I don't have the information, I can get it for you, no problem. So see you in the next one.